Yo, Joe, it's 49.2 there it is, of the Toy Kind of Mood coverage of Hasbropulsecon 2021, our Toy Geek Super Bowl, of course. I'm Travis Moody, hosting again, joined by my fellow brother in arms, my boy in the Joe clan. What's going on, KJ?
What's up, Travis? This is always a good day with a toy kind of mood, and today is a geek holiday, PulseCon Day 2, kicking things off with Gijoeclassified series and retro. Man, I have nothing but excellent, loving things to say. I am jazzed. I had to pour myself a bowl of cereal to get back to Saturday morning with this, man. But I mean, please take us through it, man. What did we start off with? Goodness.
Well, there was a lot of pressure on this one. This was a sell your whole collection if they don't pan out one. This was a quitting toys for just video games and movies one. There was a lot of stakes here for a lot of G.I. Joe fans, Cobra fans, especially fans of the classified line. Of course, yes. As we mentioned on our pre-show, the disappointment. We hadn't heard from this group of talented people since June 4th, which was Joe June. Today was a big day, and simply put, they delivered. Before we talk classified, though, we got a HasLab. Now, as you know, yesterday if you watched our show, I backed the Rancor. And
so did I see.
HasLab. So it's a very expensive weekend for me. And HasLab, now it isn't classified, but thoughts on the Sky Striker, KJ?
I think it's what fans have been wanting for the longest time. It's a full 1/18th scale. Sky Striker and other Joe vehicles in the past were usually warped. So you had a cockpit or a seating area that was 1/18, but the rest of the vehicle would be 1/24. This is full scale for 1/18, licensed by Northrop Grumman. So it's legit. Tons of accessories, tons of missiles, blast effects. The unlock goals, right? Scarlet in the flight suit, the pit crew. It looks amazing. Like I backed that Rancor, same as you, but I was this close to jumping from 6-inch scale to 1/18 just to be happier. I have the photos to prove it. Like I have a sale photo of here's my entire classified collection. But it's like I'm trying not to get back into 1/18, so it hurt me. It hurt me not to back this HasLab, but I saw you immediately back the sucker. I'm like, good, awesome, good. I'm just glad someone I know is getting it, man. Well, are you excited for this or what?
Yeah, and you're only 10 minutes away, so you're more than welcome to come by and play with it. I'd actually be flattered if you did. Here's the deal, right? Two things real quick. One little side note. Roommate, everyone knows him. He said, that Scarlet wasn't in the cartoon. Well, in matter of fact, she's in the opening scene of the Real American Hero movie. So yeah, it is irrelevant, and that's probably why she's the number one. Hey, look, they showed all of the stretch goals right away. Unlike the Rancor, I think it's G.I. Joe. It's the first time they did
it's a smaller base, so they got to satisfy those people immediately. It's like immediate gratification. Here's everything, please buy this. And I'm like, I'm not made out of money, I can't, but my friend Travis is semi made out of money, so he's going to get it.
Hey, no kids, no mortgage. That's what I put on Twitter. We have a chance to do these things. I don't hate the price. It's $229. I know a lot of people are like, well, it is for 3 3/4. It should be $100, but it comes with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will reach all the stretch goals. Other than Ripcord, Scarlet's cool. They're not really that exciting to me. I think all the stretch goals, to be honest, KJ, are included already. This comes with a lot of stuff, and it's massive. For a 3 3/4, I mean, people like classified. I mean, come on, that thing would be the size of a coffee table.
Dude, just for classified, we're talking about maybe $600 or $700 for a 1/12 scale Sky Striker. The tooling involved, the deco involved, the characters involved, and whatnot. Like it would basically, it would cost more than Galactus. It would cost more than the Sentinel, and it would be up to all the Joe fans to put everything behind that. So let's just take it slow. Let's focus on the smaller vehicles, Trouble Bubble, right? The Cobra Claw, that kind of thing. But we're burying the lead here, man, because there's a lot we got to go through, and we're going to make this action-packed, all color, no filler. Man, my people will hit it off if you allow me. The Bat Trooper, the Bat Trooper and Classified series. Was like a dream come true. There was toy leaks already about the head sculpts, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's it. It totally was. They got the different claw accessories, the rifles, the weapons. The paneling comes off to reveal the old school inner wiring. It's the perfect troop builder. I will knock kids out of the way. I will knock old people out of the way to get this Bat Trooper. I want it on video. If you are a child or elderly, stay out of my way because I want these Bat Troopers, and nothing's going to stand in my way. Shout out to Transformers the movie. Travis, what do you think about the Bat Trooper, man?
Well, instant. It's gorgeous. K-Wish is buying 10 of them. I am going to cancel my third Bat Trooper from BBTS for the Super 7 line. I am happy I got two. It's good. Any, army builder, even if you're doing a whole nother line, even in 7-inch scale, it's good to have two of each. At least
Don't take two to army build, yeah.
At least two to army build, but that's it. I'm not going beyond that. I mean, those are $55 each because of the scale and the ultimate satisfaction you get from a Super 7 figure. But yeah, with these bats, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll get 10, maybe 4. And plus we got we'll get in the Python
let's go. Let's do it.
Patrol, they got those two. So maybe two of each to begin, maybe 4 bats, 2 Python Patrol as sub squads. What's great is we talked with Mark Gridiron about the sub squads, and here we are, we're getting them from the classified line. Another thing I noticed, being that our biggest show ever with Gridiron, go check it out, was the weapons. Now there was Nerf gun again with Python Viper, but other than that, we're getting some more realistic arms here with the classified line. Your thoughts on that?
I think they're listening to the fans. More on that later, as far as like how the fan community is actually influencing the Joe team as what it looks like. But I think they're just going for satisfaction. I think they see how people responded to the firearms from the G.I. Joe Origins figures with Snake Eyes, the Baroness gun, that kind of stuff, right? So it's like there's no reason to really hold back from this. It's a big kids line, and I don't think Hasbro has to worry about any blowback or any controversy for having, they can still have heightened firearms, futuristic firearms, but they can't look like, they're playing downtown at a laser tag or something like that. Like it's Joe versus Cobra. So they need to bring the heat. And speaking of which, this brings up to the new Target exclusive line that we have. A lot of people were cringing about it, but I'm telling you, it's like Tiger Force versus Python Patrol, replacing Cobra Island for 2022. Already they're coming out strong. I think after the Cobra Island restock, I'm less afraid of Target exclusives. Like I was able to get doubles of everything for customizing and whatnot. And I
the
think
breakers are sitting everywhere. We're fine. I mean, I'm sorry if you're in a specific area. I know we had some friends in certain areas that could not find them and they're still waiting on pre-orders, but most fans getting out there hitting targets have found multiple breakers. I mean, they're still finding them everywhere. And then we even got some at 50% off. So
yeah, it was a great sale. But part of it is the limit 1 per customer is what helps that. And she even the hostess even said like Target up their order quantity. Like she had to flat out say that because
addressed the situation, because we've been begging for classified Hasbro to bring this subject up, and they did it in a fun subtle way, but they kind of let us know, Target is aware of this, and they moved on. They didn't have to give us a long explanation and make us upset again. They just did it. They finally did it. And hey, speaking of the hostess, she was great, super enthusiastic. It's great to get her on. I'm sorry I don't recall the name, but I'm glad. I like this team they have. If we can get 2, 3 of the 4, they kind of have the super enthusiastic, charismatic. They got the engineering and the designers there, and a great host who knows her stuff. She's clearly a fan of the product, not just someone there reading off the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love the mood. It was just like, it started off, we showed bats right away. Then they were like, hey, what do you want to see in the line? And they were like Pythona and Road Pig and all that.
Saying all the right words.
Yeah, they just started, and then even you had a problem with it because he was mentioned the Rattler.
Don't name vehicle drivers with no vehicles. Like forget that. No, we're not gonna. You got plenty of other characters. I don't want that kind of tease, man. But it's like,
it was cool though. They did deep cuts. That's my point. Is like they're kind of like they're showing that they love the line and that they're being fans, and they're obviously aware of what we want, because they're mentioning we may not see these characters for a couple years, and they kept promising like people were nervous that this might be it, and that
No,
they
this
were
is a
like,
year
we
two of
got
the
time.
line. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
year two of the
we
line.
got.
And like you said yourself, they
Yeah.
set the mood instead of a toy kind of mood. I guess it was a Joe kind of mood.
I like it. Hey, one more thing. Target exclusives. These are perfect Target exclusives. Vipers, right? Okay. All right. The only thing is the army builders, Target exclusives harder, but they're alternate version of Vipers and Bats. And they're, we're getting like a deep, kind of a deep cut in Outback. He's not like one of the first Joes you mentioned.
Not a deep cut. There's people out there that got Outback's got some love there. I'm surprised they're doing a Tiger Force Outback before a mainline Outback, right?
I don't hate it. Okay. Hey, Solid Snake, brother. You have a Metal Gear. You don't have to pay $100 for a Metal Gear figure. You got one right here. That's a perfect customization if you want to do a video game character for Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, and I still have an old man Hawkeye that I can still turn into a mainline Outback. So it's not over. Yeah.
All right, let's talk mainline toys. We talked Target exclusives. So, hey, right here, right? Let's get right to it.
Storm Shadow.
I'm a little upset. You know why? Because I got a guy back there. It costs quite a lot. It was a great suggestion when I was at PowerCon. Hey, look, articulated icons. Let's make it. Let's throw some tats on it. And now we can pre-order. Maybe a while before he arrives anyway.
Exactly.
But
you got it right now. You know.
I know, but now it might be on eBay by the end of the day. This thing looks perfect, KJ. Take us through Storm Shadow.
All right, Storm Shadow's super clean look. He's got the ab crunch. He's got jack, the triceps. They even bring it up during the panel. They got the archery set in the back. He's got the katanas, ninja swords. He's got just great deco on the boots, like with the gray taped up boots and everything else. It's the Storm Shadow that should have come out with Snake Eyes. If Snake Eyes was 00 or number 2, Storm Shadow should have been like right after, right? So we had the Arctic Mission, we had the movie Origins. Like it took 3 tries to get it, but 3rd time's the charm. I can't wait to get this in my hands. I will say there was concept art where Storm Shadow from the Operation Blackout game, like dude had the arm tatted up. That's not here, and it's like that's fine. I can go shout out to Bad Mother Customs on eBay, get some tattoos, put that sucker on. He also had his mask, his face mask was closer to the Cobra Trooper. So I have, like I said, a dozen infantry that I can easily make that concept Storm Shadow. So that'll be my 4th Storm Shadow.
Yeah, basically. The Sub-Zero Yakuza one.
Yeah, exactly.
I selfishly wanted that one over even though this is the right move.
Yeah.
Because I got the articulated icons custom. I wanted a different version instead of basically essentially the same with the classic. But you're not mad at getting and they're listening to people. They're actually, even though it's classified and updated and whatever, they're making what people want, and that's the retro classic, Arishikage Tommy. So that's how we're doing with this. Big thing on Spirit, right? There's a lot of this is a controversial character, of course. And they did it. I thought they did it in the correct way. Now, I will say the segment with Taboo is a little too long, but it needed to be done. It needed to be done. It came from the heart. It explained kind of why they went in this direction, and it looks like a perfect, to me, the Spirit Iron Knife is a perfect amalgamation of a classic take and in a modern world. Your opinion?
Well, I'll make it personal. I'm Black Indigenous, so I'm part Cherokee, part Blackfoot, and GI Joe ever since I was a kid spoke to me and helped me feel seen in a way that it wasn't an issue for me as a kid, because I had Doc, I had Alpine, I had Spirit, I had Airborne, right? So this line was for everybody, and I see there's some people whose heart are in the right place, complaining about this, saying woke this and woke that. Man, enough of that. Like they're a small vocal minority. You can push them off to the side. GI Joe is dripping with love for the legacy, for the traditions of these toys, and updating it, right? And instead of Spirit Iron Knife being a tracker, he's a sniper, right? We have a fully articulated eagle, for crying out loud. Like, I'm probably still going to make my own Spirit custom just because I'm impatient, but also just to have them side by side, just to see how good of a job I can do. But I'm thrilled. I love it. And this stuff like that, Spirit Iron Knife is what will keep me in classified in 2022 and beyond. Right.
Well said. Love it. Love it. Love it. Killer Croc, the Croc Master.
Croc Master. When Fiona, like she even comes with little baby crocodiles that you can carry in her mouth, like an actual crocodile. Bendy wire for the tape, for the tail, The articulation on Crackmaster with the crunch, the vest, actually like a taxidermy alligator with the texture on the back, the rebreather. It's
The
like
flexi tail. The tail flexes, man.
it's
Bendy.
I want it now. Like it would have been even better to be like they're keeping it quiet because they got the figures now, right? But it's like it's fine. I'll still wait. I'll keep waiting on it.
Mhm.
Man,
So
yeah.
We got a total of 8 classified figures today. 7 that we can actually pre-order. 3 might be tougher than the others. But yeah, I mean, I think overall you got to be happy with what they dished out in the classified line, KJ.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the old head Joe fans out there. They got the new O-ring figures, Snake Eyes, Commando with Storm Shadow, even in the old school retro packaging. They're coming back in a big way, man. And it took me a lot not to get into G.I. Joe retro because with my pocketbook, the love wasn't there, man. I see people hunting down the Cobra Troopers and hunting down all the different Joes and whatnot. They have better accessories than classified because they can spin that plastic on 118 accessories. I didn't get the HasLab because that HasLab would have pauperized me through reactivating my 118 collection from Fortnite, Haya Toys, Joy Toys. It's like 118, it's still in here, man. Shout out to TVC, for my Star Wars people out there. I am pleased as punch. I feel like I'm in a global digital toy store. I have 3 computers ready for pre-ordering, basically. And if one sells out, I'll just flip over to the next. I'm getting whatever I can. I need it. I need it. It's a need. No, I don't want these, Travis.
You can't retire.
These.
You can't retire after
I'm
today.
hashtag unretired officially.
Yeah, you heard it first, folks.
I renounce my retirement, Travis.
He's coming back like Hova.
It was the worst retirement ever. It was terrible.
It's pretty bad. So hey, look, let's see. There was 8 figures. Did I get them all right? So we got. I feel like the girl on the panel now. Storm Shadow, Spirit, Croc
Master,
Croc Master, Bat. Those are the main line. Python Patrol, the 2 characters. That's 6. 7 is Outback, and
Outback.
I thought there was 8. Oh, Zartan.
Yeah, Master Disguise Zartan, and Master Zartan should be that's going to be arriving soon. But the Bat is not available for pre-order, so that's the one out of the 8 that is
right. Yeah, we didn't talk about the actual exclusive today. They showed it off. We've talked about this before. Do you have any quick opinions before we try to get this thing at about 1 p.m. Pacific time?
Yeah, exactly. I spent up my post premium re-up money, so I'm going to be with the peasants trying at 2 p.m. Pacific. That's why it's almost like I'll get what I can get. I know people wanted the full head sculpts. I'm not mad at the mass.
Of hard master and soft master, because I actually had planned to make my Shang-Chi and Mandarin.
Wenwu? Yeah.
Wenwu, I wanted to make those hard master and soft master. Now I can't because they're masks, which it makes sense because that's actually what Zartan did was take the skin off the face and put it on and makes it more disgusting. But we're getting the full head sculpt of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, which we don't really need now because we're getting Storm Shadow. I guess in the meantime, I could put that head on the articulated icons.
Yeah,
might not scale too well, actually, to be honest. But yeah, I know some people are actually going to skip on this because they're not coming with the full heads. Half of them are coming with masks. But otherwise, man, the color change with the freezer thing, that's got me sold. And the weapons again look pretty accurate. The sniper rifle looks pretty decent for the Nerf thing. So I'm not too mad at it. It's a good exclusive. I wish there was a better, more exclusives now than just Zartan, a reuse. But down the line, I think we're gonna get some pretty incredible exclusives from Classified.
Yeah, it's a young line. They've shown how much love they have for it. I mean, Cobra Law is coming, Serpentor is coming, Pythona is coming, Globulus is coming, Nemesis Enforcer is coming. We have other leaks, like a lot of stuff got confirmed today. So a lot of the other leaks that are out there are probably true.
They're real then.
Shipwreck's coming, right? It's like we
didn't get Alley Viper, we didn't get Dr.
But it's coming.
So
but they're coming. It's a young line. Marvel Legends is turning 20 this year. They're having a 20th anniversary. They're gonna have a deluxe 2-hour panel. I know you and the homies at Toy Kind of Mood are gonna kill it. I'm gonna be watching along with everybody else.
Yeah,
But
I won't be hosting that one, but I'll be watching and enjoying. Let's close this up. I do want to add that there was a segment with some product reveal. I do love how swiftly they move through that. Look, it's a second chance for a movie that didn't do well in a box office during a pandemic. Blu-ray on demand, 4K and all that. So they did that. I like the movie personally. I like Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins, but this gives it another run. Why not? And it's Halloween, so there was a Halloween costume. It was a cool segment on how they came out with the weapons with the stunt coordinator. The panel would have been a little more perfect, just focusing on the toys we love. But that said, it was very quick. They didn't spend a lot of time on the product reveal. They do know their audience. I think Hasbro execs were like, this has to be done. They were forced to do it. You could almost tell, but it was very fast, and I did appreciate that. One more thing, though, KJ, I got to ask you this before closing thoughts. Retro 3 3/4, right? They're going O-ring, full O-ring, right? They've got to be. I think we're noticing even at Walmart's, these things that used to sell out fast are kind of they're just sitting on the pegs now. A lot of them I've even seen on clearance. A lot of these retro lines, they weren't even sold at the Walmart con. If you notice, the last Walmart Collector Con didn't even have any for sale. So I think the G.I. Joe Retro 3 3/4 line is done. We're gonna get O-rings with the vehicles are still gonna come out. So any quick opinion on that?
Yeah, I think retro is pivoting. Actually, they're talking about food grade silicone O-rings that are built to last. So I think we're going to see a new iteration. I would be surprised if this Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow are the last of the retro collection, especially with a retro scale HasLab coming out. No, man, I think
No. I'm talking about
the old school.
Retro. Right,
yeah.
We're getting the O-ring to replace
We're getting the O-rings. Okay, yeah.
What was the retro collection that most people complained about, and because the 25th anniversary kind of satisfied that need, right?
Yeah, okay.
As a remake of these old figures. So this new repackaging didn't satisfy really many people. So I think they're going straight to they're reading comments. They're on the Hiss Tank. They're in the forums on Facebook. They're secretly reading what people want. They're actually
they're going to be on Cardback. Yeah.
Yep. So they're doing a great job. So final thoughts, whiskeys, KJ, hit it off.
5 out of fucking 5 whiskeys, dude.
Woo, beep.
Yeah, you can put the NTSC bars over my mouth. But yeah. I shot at Jack, a shot at Hennessy, a shot at this, a shot at that. Yep. 3 wise men, just line them up.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Like I posted on Facebook, I almost, when I saw how the quality of these figures and the enthusiasm from the panel, it nearly brought me to shed a tear. They're doing great. They made a lot of promises. They did mention a key word here, and even the song at the end from Taboo, pipeline. Yet we didn't see a pipeline. We do know the Cobra Bat is in the pipeline, but I think adding a pipeline of like, okay, we're gonna get Grunt, we're gonna get Shipwreck, we're gonna get Dr. Mindbender, like just kind of confirming what's in the pipeline would have gave me the perfect 5. There was some other stuff, like I said, the product reveals that they have to do, the mandatory ones. Other than that, this was a perfect panel for a G.I. Joe fan. Super happy with the HasLab, and especially its price and all the stretch goals unlocked, and at least showing us what they were. And like I said, 8 figures. We're getting one, pretty much on the way today. 7 pre-orders or 6 pre-orders, and then the bat, of course, it looks the best of all. We would both agree is coming down the line, and so they did their thing.
Rating your whiskeys
4.75 whiskeys.
Okay.
So almost there, pretty much.
That's the ice cube taking up some space in the shot glass.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. So I'm reading comments, right? And I think the funny thing is, G.I. Joe fans are complaining about the price of the HasLab for $230. Yet, if you go on the more Star Wars Black Series, people are canceling their Rancor, or not doing the Rancor, I should say, backing to get the Sky Striker. So we have 2 different audiences. Star Wars fans like to spend money. G.I. Joe fans don't. And I think it's like, we got Star Wars fans spending more money on G.I. Joe products, and G.I. Joe people being like, nah, not paying $230 for a 3 3/4 Sky Striker. So I just thought that was hilarious. But hey, dude, great panel. It's a shame we're gonna have to wait another 4 months to talk more GI Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see in February, right? We'll see what happens.
All right, man. As always, I'm KJ. Hook me. You can find me at Instagram at Black Ingus. Hashtag Project OG13. There's some really fun stuff going on there. What about yourself,
Super
Moody?
super dope, loving it. Can't wait till you send me a big box of Project 13 customs. Yeah. But yeah, thanks, dude, at Trav Moody, at underscore toy underscore mood, and a toy kind of mood. As you know, on YouTube, click like, subscribe, leave comments. Even if it's just like you guys suck, just leave a comment. Either way, it's gonna help us out.
We don't.
You know, we're trying to get there. Yeah. But yeah, you can find us there. And man, yo Joe, right?
Yo,
Joe.
Joe.
We'll see you more for Marvel Legends on 49.3. This has been 49.2 of our Hasbro Pulse Con 2021 coverage for Toy Kind of Mood. See ya.